Well, that was fun, but I'm not gonna lie, I got a little beat up. That's the first time I've ever jumped through ice. It was worth it. Make sure the ice is thin enough though that you can get out of it. Like, I definitely made sure that before I hopped in there that I was gonna be able to crunch my way out of there and not just be stuck out there in the middle of the pond. But yeah, what an awesome way to get the day going. Get the blood pumping. Feel some resistance. Overcome it. And get on top of the world, baby. Yeah! Anyways, it's been a while since I posted anything. I was really meaning to, kind of intended on making a series of these off-grid type of videos and whatever else I'm doing. It's winter time, I'm kind of bored. Maybe I'll throw some, I got a lot more footage. Maybe I'll throw some of it together. Just let you know where I'm at on it. I'm just kind of on hold right now. I'm waiting for a piece of equipment. I've been wanting to get a big excavator for doing what I'm doing for a while now, and there just hasn't been one for sale yet. Not one that I like anyway. But, and I think I left you guys the last video where I was talking about building over here on this piece of land that I got left, which actually the plans have changed now. So I'll talk about that a little bit here. Now I'm planning on, my mother-in-law lives right across the street. She's got land over there, and I'm planning on building in her woods. And so that's kind of where I'm at now. And so I'm left with, I had 2 more pieces of property here. I actually sold one of them off, and I've got this last remaining piece here that now I can sell if I want to. I'm undecided what I'm going to do with it. And so it's just been kind of a journey and an evolving process of coming into alignment with what I want to do with my life and really being the creator of my own story instead of just allowing somebody else to write my story. And so, yeah, it's been awesome. It's been awesome. We just got back from a trip to Florida, the first like family vacation we ever took. I mean, just time to start making things happen that I want to do. And so I'm doing it. And so anyways, yeah, that's where we're at with the land thing. It's winter time. I'm not really feeling like doing a whole lot of building right now anyways. It's just kind of the slow season. So taking this time to, I've been working on a lot more music, and as soon as I figure out my recording, I'm going to post some of that stuff too. That's another one of my interests. And I've also been doing more art. You can see some of it behind us here. Getting into that. Yeah, that's pretty much it. So I'll show you some of this footage that we got of cutting down trees and stuff and whatever, getting ready for building over there. Well, thank you. What? Oh, thank you. This means so much to me. Thank you very much. I mean, I'd like to thank my wife and kids for always being there for me. I'd like to thank my mother-in-law for letting us stay here on this piece of land. I'd like to thank this beautiful forest for providing everything I need to survive. I'd like to thank the universe for giving everything in abundance for those who are ready. Thank you very much. I know I'm forgetting everybody. You know who you are. Everybody who was there to support me along the way. Thank you. Oops. It's time to do this. We can make things so much easier. And my mother-in-law, I mean, she was like thrilled about the idea. She's practically begging me to stay there. Please, let me stay in your woods. Let me stay in your woods for free. Let me stay in your woods.
No.
You won't even know I'm there. Yeah, so we're going to get into tune with who we really are. And we're going to get into tune with the earth. Because we've been out of tune with everything, right? We're gonna figure out what we're supposed to be doing here. I get to go build in the woods where I really want to be. If you're happy and you know it, then you dance.
Stopping up a crowd right before they walk away. If they don't jive with the lyrics on the stage, with the missing is the beat from the groove and the bass, like a big bad snake that's off on the plate. Baby, I can feel it. Bounce with it. If I can't read it, I can feel it. It doesn't even matter if I feel it, I can feel it. It's time to dance, when you feel it, I can feel it. Baby, I can feel it. If you wanna dance, down to the chest, to make this groove and so romance. Everybody stand up, make some dance. Everybody stir it up, if you wanna everybody let's push. On the game, take got the munchies from the bush. Mama belly full with the rhythm, let's push. I'ma light you up with my lyrics. Stop and turn your head, I'll attract you when you hear it. Now you're mine. Moving in the moving when you see me. Shimmy, shimmy, baby, taking over most of this. You wanna dance? Now's your chance to make this groove a true romance. Everybody stand up, make some dance. Everybody stop it up, stop it up. If you wanna dance, now's your chance to make this groove a true romance. Everybody stand up, make some dance. Everybody stop it up, stop it up. If you wanna dance, if you wanna dance, take it in, let the rhythm get higher. Love it up whenever you desire. Oh, let the rhythm get higher. Love it up, yeah. Take it in, let the rhythm get higher. Love it up, yeah. Take it in, let the rhythm get higher. If you wanna dance, now's your chance to make this groove a true romance. Everybody stand up, make some dance. Everybody stop it up, stop it up. If you wanna dance, now's your chance to make this groove a true romance. Everybody stand up, make some dance. Everybody stop it up, stop it up. If you wanna dance, now's your chance to make this groove a true romance. Everybody stand up, make some dance. Everybody stop it up, stop it up. If you wanna dance, now's your chance to make this groove a true romance. Everybody stand up, make some dance. Everybody stop it up, stop it up. If you wanna dance, oh baby, if you wanna dance, if you wanna dance.
Okay, so the way that I'm building my house, I'm going to build it out of a whole bunch of trees. And that's a good thing because back there in the forest, we got a whole bunch of trees. But I'm not just going to go running in there and cutting everything down, right? I'm really taking my time to learn about the forest. I walked all over the forest there to learn what trees are where, what groups of trees are where, what's going on with the forest. And this area here, like I bought a big open piece of land out here, and there's a bunch of open land out here, but all the land out here was all forest at one point in time. We cleared it out. And if you don't do anything, the forest will come right back. And it's a process that it goes through as it comes back. At least out here, you get these first types of trees that come in first. Like cedar trees and autumn olive trees and persimmon trees, all kinds of trees like that. And then it takes a while, and then eventually the hardwoods will start coming back in there. That's really what the old growth forest is a hardwood-dominated forest around here. Oaks and walnuts and hickories and stuff like that. But those first group of trees come in first. And that's what, like over here in these woods, we've got old growth trees, hardwoods going on. And I've also got sections that used to be pasture, but they stopped cutting it a long time ago. And since then, it's blown up with all those first group of trees, like the cedars and stuff. And it's also got the hardwoods mixed in there with it. So what I'm going to do, the tree that I've chose to use for my house is cedar trees. And what I'm doing, why I chose that, is because there's these patches with the hardwoods in there. So I really want to get, push all my forests towards the old growth forests. So I'm going to cut out those first groups of trees like weeding a garden to let the hardwoods take off like a crop, just like you're weeding a garden. All right, let me show you them beautiful cedar trees I've been cutting on. Okay, here they are. These are the trees that I've been cutting, the cedar trees, and what they look like after I clean them up. Are those not just amazing? I mean, look at that. Look at that. That's what my house is going to be made out of. I'm going to be looking at that in my house, right? And I just got them for free out of the woods. Thank you. I'm going to thank each one. I'm going to thank each and every. Thank you so much. Thank you. Thank you. All right, let me show you how I do these trees.
More.
I'm just loving the forest because, I mean, I'm basically getting a free house out of it. These trees that I'm cutting down, I mean, there's work that has to be done to get them, but it's free to me, right? I'm getting a free house out of the forest. So we're entering the world of abundance, and it's amazing. There's so much abundance, I just go get it, right? But I can't just take. I mean, I can, but I don't think I'm gonna stay in the world of abundance, right? You can't just take. What kind of friend does that without giving anything back, right? That's no friend at all. You have to give back. You have to show your gratitude, right? I've taken a lot from this forest. So what I'm gonna be doing is this fall, when the weather's a bit nicer, I've got a friend that owes me a whole bunch of horse manure for a favor that I did for him. So what I'm going to be doing is coming around, like this is that area I cut a whole bunch of cedar trees down. So I took a whole bunch of fertility from the forest right here. I'm going to give it back. I'm going to give it back. There's horse manure. Horse manure. Now this tree would grow just fine without me doing this, I have no doubt. But you think this tree doesn't appreciate what I'm doing for it right now? You think it doesn't appreciate getting fed some horse? I guarantee you it's going to love this, right?
All right, let's go down to the woods and take a look at the spot I'm planning on sticking this house. Going into the woods. Walking down the trail. Coming through here, I think this is really cool. I love trails in the woods. So, and then the house itself, these trees here will be kind of cleared, but the house itself will go kind of right here. And then I'll open it up right in front of the house. Clear out a couple more of these trees, but mainly I'm going to leave most of them. And then, okay, so this will be like the hangout area out here. there's a valley coming down right here, and then there's a valley coming down right here into a big valley here. And I'm going to dam off this big valley and make a little pond right in front of us. And then I'll probably have like bridges going across, like that one goes to my mother-in-law's house over there. And then this will just go to the other side of the property over here. And I'll have like an outdoor gazebo, like an outdoor kitchen hangout area, and then be like, I don't know, docks or whatever out in the pond so we can swim out there. So this is the spot, man. It's really cool here. It's really steep. Drop off into this valley. We got gigantic northern red oak right in our front yard here. We got a big couple giant white oaks down there further. I'll have the pond right down here. Yeah. I'm gonna show you a thing or two about pit houses, or the design that I got in mind. Okay, let me show you what pit houses are. So this is basically them. Now bear in mind, so this is like the way they actually built them, and this isn't decked out with our modern things like it's gonna be. Like there's no windows here, there's no kitchen or nothing. Mine's gonna have windows and kitchens and bathroom and, you know, some of the stuff we're used to seeing. So, but isn't that awesome? Different types of pit houses. Now you see a lot of them got these supports in the middle to help brace the roof. Another one. Different versions. This is what the Navajo made. They called it a hogan. It's basically the same thing, just a little different style. Yeah, so okay, and let's go here. Okay, so this is my basic plan for the house. So the basic house is going to be just a big round room, like how they do it. The big table in the middle. Here I'm kind of planning on having those support posts. Kitchen area be over here. This be kind of a living room area over here. Like a computer area back here. Bathroom over here. Cellar, pantry over here. So this is like the earth berm going around it. Like a back entranceway in the back here. Another earth berm going around it, a big front porch facing south here with my southern windows out here, a big overhang here, a big overhang here. It's kind of an elevation type of view. It's a pit house, so it's dug in. This one's got really tall ceilings, and I got like this area here is all a big vault, or a loft, I mean, with stairs coming up, so that'd probably be where we sleep up here. So it's dug down, you come down in here, here's the front with the windows, the overhang be coming in here, you come in here. Yeah, so that's kind of a big skylight in the top, which I want to fill with stained glass. Here's my post I'm cutting. It's mainly going to be used for these beams going around the roof. And then, yeah. So that's basically the overall plan. It's going to change a little bit, but that's kind of my basic thoughts. All right, we're cutting down the willow trees.
Chainsaw.
Okay, this is what I got going on with the willow trees. So I'm cutting them down and cleaning them up into this, and I'm hoping to be able to use these across the top of my cedar beams to use them sort of like plywood sheeting to fill it across the roof. I don't know if I'm going to have enough of those to use or not, but I got another idea if that's not going to work. I really like what I'm doing with the cedars, and it's going to work out for me because I got a ton of woods that were overgrown, or that you know, was cut down, turned into a pasture, and then has since overgrown. I got a bunch of that loaded with cedars. But for most people, or for a lot of people, that might not be an option, right? There's a lot of this land that's cleared out, and what do you do if you just got this cleared out land? And maybe more sustainable ways, because those trees I'm cutting down are like 50 years old, right? So, and these willows are really inspiring me to want to use stuff like this because it grows really fast, right? These are only like 3 years old. What if you could build a house out of stuff like this and make it easier, make it even easier, right? Than having to go in the woods and cut down all these trees, because that's like, I'm telling you, it's a lot of work. You got to work for them posts. Okay, let me tell you my idea. You take a fast growing tree that's super durable, and rot resistant. And you grow your house out of them, right? And you weave it together as they're growing. Sort of like you can take, like growing cucumbers up a trellis and you can weave them wherever, or tomatoes. You can weave them suckers wherever. You weave these suckers into like a domed shape, and then you come back later and cover it up, right? When you got the structure built right, you girdle the trees to kill them, and then you put your plastic on or whatever, and then you cover it up, make your pit house out of it. So you'd be like looking at this like woven structure of wood. It would be, I think it would be amazing looking. Like you could, as it's growing, like you could weave patterns into it, you could weave your windows into it, you could weave your doors into the thing. And now it might take you, 5 years to grow your house, but who cares? Like, thinking of things in long term and thinking ahead, you're getting it for free. It's growing itself. I don't know. I think there's potential. So I think I'm going to experiment with that on this piece of land. I don't know. My plans change about every week. Okay, let me just plant these seeds in your mind here. Look at what other people have done here, weaving these living trees together. This is what I'm talking about, like weaving a dome type of shape. The spacing on the trees and the weaving would be tighter than that, though. But see, it's happening. People just haven't put it all together yet to actually make a house out of it. But look, see, more like this is what I'm talking about. Weaving a dome like that. Right? And look. Boom. What's the matter, guys?
We're trying to get up.
Are you stuck? Oh. Can't go up, can't go down?
No.
We're finally getting some rain. So we got just a little bit more rain than we were expecting. All right, I got a lot more work to do. I got a lot more trees to cut. It's a lot of work. It's hot out here. There's bugs out there. But you know what? I wouldn't trade it for, doing that old construction work I was doing. I wouldn't trade it. No, wait! No, wait! This is Cody Gillespie. If you're hearing my voice right now, you are the resistance.